mark on his hand that she was not buying the explanation for.
She didn't hire a lawyer. She didn't contact a media outlet. Instead, she went live and said everything herself. NBA YoungBoy's baby mama started a live stream and revealed things that can't simply be taken back. She named people directly. She showed what she claimed was evidence. And now millions of viewers across the internet are asking the exact same question. Did she just damage NBA YoungBoy's career permanently? Let's break down what really happened. The situation began on March 2, 2026, when a woman named Ark Kalola, the mother of NBA YoungBoy's son Kale, went live on social media and shared everything she said she had been holding in for years. There was no public relations team involved, no lawyer speaking on her behalf, and no carefully crafted statement written by a representative. She simply opened her camera, looked straight into it, and spoke openly with raw emotion. By the time the live stream ended, millions of people had already tuned in, and clips were spreading across multiple platforms. According to her, what she revealed wasn't only about her own situation, but about a pattern that many fans had already started noticing. It involved a relationship that fans had questioned for years, and a small child who came home.
That's it. You don't even get that title no more. You lost it. You're a sperm donor.
Home from a visit with a mark on his hand that his mother refused to ignore. The person she directly blamed for the situation was NBA YoungBoy's wife, Jazlyn Michelle. To understand why the accusations immediately gained attention online, it helps to understand the background behind the people involved. NBA YoungBoy, whose real name is Contrell Deshawn Galden, was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He isn't simply another rapper experiencing temporary popularity. Over the years, he has become one of the most powerful and dominant figures in modern hip-hop. By early 2026, he had already broken multiple records, including holding more entries on the Billboard 200 chart than any other rapper in history. Over time, he built an enormous catalog of music, billions of views across YouTube, and one of the most loyal fan bases in the entire rap industry. Despite that success, his personal life has always been surrounded by controversy. Outside of music, YoungBoy has fathered 13 biological children with roughly 10 different women, beginning while he was still a teenager. His oldest child was born in 2016, when he was barely old enough to drive a car. His youngest child was announced by Jazlyn Michelle in February 2026.
That's it. You don't even get that title no more. You lost it. You're a sperm donor.
Only days before this entire situation exploded online. Jazlyn Michelle Hayes is YoungBoy's wife, and according to reports, the two began their relationship around 2022 before eventually marrying in 2023. She has had several children with him, including the most recent baby announced shortly before the controversy began spreading online. On social media, she often appeared calm, private, and distant from public drama, frequently posting family moments and lifestyle.
That's not a dog bite. I can pull up dog bites.
Content. From many fans, she represented a sense of stability within YoungBoy's otherwise chaotic personal life. However, Ark Kalola's live stream.
Mom stopped the car when you was 13 and turned around and spit on you. I probably would have did the same thing.
Directly challenged that image. She's often described as YoungBoy's seventh baby mother and the mother of his son Kale. According to different accounts, she has mostly raised her son independently without heavily.
The fuck, bitch? You purposely burnt my baby.
Involving herself in public drama or social media attention. At YoungBoy and Jazlyn's home with a visible mark on his hand, Ark Kalola claims that the explanation she was given did not make sense. According to her account, Jazlyn told her that the injury had been caused by a dog bite. Ark Kalola strongly disagreed with that explanation. During the live stream, she insisted that the mark looked.
You got some nerve to lie to me about my kid. That's why them be your husband down.
More like a burn than a bite. At one point, she even displayed images of real dog bites during the broadcast to compare them directly with the injury. The clip quickly began circulating across social media, and comment sections across multiple platforms filled with intense debate. Many viewers carefully analyzed the shape, color, and location of the mark while forming their own opinions about what may have happened. It is important to mention that at the time, there were no publicly confirmed police reports, no confirmed investigation by Child Protective Services, and no official verification of the burn allegation.
Let's see what dog bites look like. That's not a dog bite. That is a f***ing burn.
From major news organizations. The claims came directly from Art Kaloa during her livestream. Even so, she spoke with strong confidence throughout the broadcast. She also questioned why, if the injury truly had been a dog bite, the child had not been taken to receive a tetanus shot or any other type of medical follow-up treatment. For many parents watching the stream, that detail quickly became a major part of the discussion. Her criticism eventually expanded far beyond the injury itself. She accused YoungBoy of not consistently being present in their son's life, and claims that when he did spend time with the child, it was often for social media pictures or videos, rather than everyday parenting responsibilities. According to her, the daily work of raising their son...
He thinks when I got hit in the eye, it was his his SPERM space DONOR. He's not a dad. You're just a sperm donor.
Son had always fallen entirely on her shoulders. At one moment, she even stated that he no longer deserved to be called a father. After that, she shifted her focus toward Jazlyn Michelle. Art Kalola claimed that Jazlyn's calm and composed public image was not genuine. She argued that the perfect wife persona shown online was misleading and did not reflect reality. By that point, the livestream had grown far beyond a simple disagreement between co-parents. Instead, it turned into a larger conversation about Jazlyn's public identity and whether the stable family image surrounding YoungBoy was real or simply a carefully managed narrative designed for the internet. Despite the anger and accusations, Art Kalola repeatedly brought the conversation back to her child. She mentioned that her son still asked questions about his father and said that he missed him, reminding viewers that an actual child was at the center of the situation. During the live stream, she eventually joked, "Thanks for coming to my TED Talk," which quickly became one of the most quoted moments from the entire video. However, the tension between Art Kalola and YoungBoy reportedly did not begin in 2026. Their conflict had already become public years earlier. In 2023, she accused YoungBoy of allowing two women to confront her at his home in Utah while he was under house arrest. According to her version of events, the situation turned physical and left her with an injury above her eye that required stitches while she was holding her baby. She explained that the disagreement started over travel expenses connected to visiting their child. Although she ultimately chose not to press charges, she still shared the story publicly. By 2026, the relationship between them had reportedly become even strained. During the live stream, Art Kalola announced that she was taking YoungBoy to court for child support and revealed that a court date had already been scheduled for June 26, 2026. She emphasized that the legal case had already been filed, meaning the process had officially begun. Her accusations regarding YoungBoy's parenting continued as she described him as a...
He still say he miss you. Anyways, I'm done. My TED Talk.
Deadbeat, and argued that having 13 children with multiple mothers made it extremely difficult for him to be present in each child's life. Shortly after the live stream began circulating online, other people connected to YoungBoy entered the discussion. One of the most notable reactions came from Ayanna Mayweather, the daughter of boxing champion Floyd Mayweather and the mother of another one of YoungBoy's children. Ayanna has her own complicated history connected to YoungBoy. In 2020, she was involved in a violent altercation with another one of his children's mothers in Houston, which resulted in a legal case and probation. Years later, after Art Kalola's clips began spreading online, Ayanna appeared to support posts suggesting that Jazlyn's public image might not be as innocent as many people believed. Jazlyn's sister quickly responded, accusing Ayanna of being two-faced and sharing screenshots that fueled even more arguments across social media. At the same time, older rumors resurfaced online, including claims from an Instagram model who said she had been flown to YoungBoy's home in Utah while he was already involved with Jazlyn. Art Kalola referenced that story during her livestream, suggesting that Jazlyn may have known about problems in the relationship, but decided to stay because of the lifestyle and financial stability that came with it. Another controversial claim that circulated online involved allegations that YoungBoy said something extremely disrespectful about his own son during an argument. Whether those exact words were accurate or taken out of context quickly became a subject of intense debate. But once the claim spread across social media, it created serious backlash. YoungBoy reportedly deactivated one of his social media accounts temporarily. He praised Jazlyn and suggested that she had encouraged him to distance himself from certain individuals. For some of the mothers involved, including Art Kalola, that message reported the controversy surrounding his personal life. YoungBoy's music career has historic shows that generated tens of millions of dollars. He continued releasing music, planning future projects, and expanding his brand. Because of that loyal fan base, many analysts believe controversies. Probably not, but she may have revealed cracks in the image surrounding his family life, cracks that the entire internet is now watching very closely.